we're going to discuss the reflexive, symmetric, and transitive properties of equality. With your reflexive properties, well, each one of these, it applies to real numbers, like in algebra, segment lengths, and angle measures. So in reflexive property, just remember that whatever it is you're talking about equals itself, like a segment equals itself or an angle equals itself. With a symmetric property, then you are swapping sides. If A equals B, then B equals A. It works with the segments. If AB equals CD, then CD equals AB. See how they swap sides? And it works with angles. For the transitive property, if AB equals B and B equals C, then A equals C. It's kind of like that law of syllogism we studied. Works with segments and angles. Now we're going to do a little mini proof. You reflect a beam of spotlight off of a mirror lying on a stage as shown. Determine if the measure of angle DBA either equals the measure of angle EBC. So DBA is made up of 2 and 3, those angles added together, and EBC is the sum of angles 1 and 2 added together. So let's look at these. The first thing we notice is that we're told that the measure of angle 1 and angle 3 are congruent. There's some arc marks there, so we can say that that's given. And we just mentioned that DBA was made up of angle 2 added to angle 3. Well, that's the angle addition postulate we studied earlier. Now, what we can do is change that 3 to a 1, and since they're congruent, we can do that. So the measure of angle DBA equals the measure of angle 1 plus the measure of angle 2. I'm just replacing the 3 with a 1. Now we've got the measure of angle 1 and the measure of angle 2 equaling EBC, which is what we were looking for in the first place. Again, that is your angle addition postulate. And then, if you look at this part and this part, the measure of angle DBA equals the measure of angle 1 and the measure of angle 2. And we stated the measure of angle 1 and angle 2 equals the measure of angle EBC, which we were looking for. So do you see how this is here and here? Well, that's your transitive property. If A equals B and B equals C, then A equals C, so to speak, if you were talking about algebra. So right here, we've got your transitive property of equality.